Hello, thanks for tuning in to Eat Clean, Have Fun with Deuce Biggins. We only cook with everything organic. Vegetables, fruits, spices. All the food is pure, no additives, colorings, citric acid, anything. Only buy pure food that only has the necessary ingredients. I use the 3-ingredient rule. Sometimes I have to break it to 4 if that's water or sea salt. Anyway, we want you healthy and we want you to keep lovely. All right, today we are making my famous, hold on. Remster wants me to pick them up. My famous Gainesville roasted garlic hummus. Real simple. The longest part about it is roasting the garlic. So how do you roast garlic? Put your oven on 400. Preheat it, preheat your oven to 400, throw the garlic in there with some salt, pepper, and some olive oil, and takes about 10 minutes. It's gonna be lightly brown on top and you're done. Mine's almost done. In the meantime, I'm gonna make all this. So what's in it? Onions, olive oil, tahini, obviously garlic, obviously garbanzo beans, salt, pepper, cumin, and the best herb out there, best spice out there, cayenne pepper. Put cayenne pepper in everything, folks. All right, so let me check on the garlic real quick. Looking good. Okay, the time I put everything in the blender, it will be done. So, all right, just throw I don't know, a little bit of onion in, half onion, quarter onion. I'm not making that much, so mine was just a quarter. Some tahini, yeah, about 2.5 solid spoonfuls for one can of garbanzo beans. All right, I got my garbanzo beans washed, ready to roll. Throw them in. All right, a little bit of olive oil, swoosh it around. All right, salt. We'll probably add some salt once we're done mixing, but that's all good. Same with the pepper. All right, some cumin. Cumin gets a nice, sweet, spicy taste. And cayenne pepper. All right, so. Boom, boom, boom. And a little bit of water for 1 can of garbanzo beans, about a 1/4 cup of water. Or a few ounces. 5 ounces is good. Oh, I almost forgot my lemon. You want to squeeze some lemon in there. All right, so always squeeze some lemon in. All right, let me wash it off. Squeeze some lemon in. Can't believe I forgot my lemon. All right. Where we at here? All right, garlic's gonna be done in a minute. In the meantime, why is it called Gainesville garlic hummus, roasted garlic hummus? So anyway, I have a buddy that's a professor in the University of Florida in Gainesville, and I went down to see him not too long ago. We were at his house, hung out a little bit. We were going up to the bars. Before we went out, he put this necklace on. It was like a rope vine necklace that had garlic all around it. I'm like, Jimmy, what are you doing? He's like, oh man, you probably haven't heard, but there's a lot of vampires in Gainesville now. They come out after midnight. I'm like, whatever, man. He was always a little quirky. I thought he was just joking around. So anyway, we're at the bar. It's about 12:45. We're hanging out, and he turns over. He's like, Deuce, see that girl in the corner? She's a vampire. I'm like, how could you tell? He's like, well, look at her eyes. I didn't look over, their eyes were like black. You could almost see through them. And she was kind of in the corner just casing the place, seeing what was up. So I'm like, Jimmy, I'll be back in a minute. Went over, started talking to her. Hey, what's your major? Where you from? All that BS stuff. Next thing I know, she's sucking on my neck. And, she was pretty attractive, so I let her. It was like 2.5 minutes. Anyway, she's done, she just walks out the bar. I'm like, whatever, you know. So I go back, hang out with my buddy Jimmy. He's like, Deuce, man, I don't think I can have you sleep in my house tonight. I'm like, why? He's like, you're probably a vampire now. I'm like, whatever, dude. So I'm like, I'll prove that I'm not. Went back to his house, and I made this garlic hummus, which has a clove and a half of garlic in there. And I'm like, see, Jimmy, I'm fine. I'm no vampire. And that was it. Everything was all good. I don't feel any different. So I believe I'm human still. So anyway, let me get the garlic out, throw it in the blender, and we'll be ready to roll. All right. Look at this nice roasted garlic. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Throw that in my blender, mix it up, and you always want to save a few pieces just to put it on top, which I'll show you in a second here. All right. That's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let me blend it up. Come on, baby. Yeah, a little bit more salt and pepper. All right, done in a second. Alrighty, throw it on in, throw a little extra garlic on there. Ooh, that's beautiful. Alright, little cilantro to make it look great. And here you have the Gainesville roasted garlic hummus. It's insane for you. Tip of the day. Alright, so it's kind of a weird tip. I was at my in-laws last night eating dinner. Went over there, it was a simple dinner, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, a wedge salad, right? So I'm looking and reading all these labels while I was helping them cook a little bit. And none of this stuff was organic. The cheese was bad, it had color in it. So, you know, we go and sit down and eat. I get up, like I was getting a glass of water, threw my food away in the garbage can so they couldn't see it. I'm like, oh, this is great. So the tip is, don't be afraid not to eat when you go to a friend's house, in-laws, whatever. If they're not cooking with good food, don't eat it. Act like you're sick, get up, make an excuse, throw it away, act like you ate it, whatever you have to do. Tip the cap. So, time for Deuce email segment. All righty, let's see here. Emails. Joe S. from Franklin, Tennessee. Deuce, you're very lovely and kind. Thanks, Joe. I agree. All right. Wezzo from Scottsdale, Arizona writes, Deuce. Oh, no, actually, no, that was Joe's. Wezzo from Scottsdale, Arizona. I was McGillicuddy's cellmate, and I'm on board with him. All right, whatever, man. All right, McGillicuddy actually sent me that letter that he promised a couple of weeks ago. And he has a little letter, he has a little note in it. Deuce, stop singing and dancing or the next one will be airmailed. And he has a little bullet in there. Nice guy, huh? Well, you know where to find me, McGillicuddy. Now that you have my address, that's crazy. Or the next one will be airmailed. All right. We are pretty much done, folks. I I got a little song from McGillicuddy actually. Put up your dukes and let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Alright guys, always eat organic. Stay away from refined sugar. Don't touch table salt. And never eat any food with any food additives, and you don't mess around with those. See, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it, folks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.